So we're going to move on to the other semifinal match, and that is Mayu Iwatani taking on Utami Hayashishita. For all you though, I guess Mel thought it was Mayu Iwatani versus Himeka. I don't know.
I did. I did. For some reason.
Watched this match. I don't know how you thought that finished.
You know what? We're just going to say that it's been a rough week for a Melball.
Yeah,
and she got her matches messed up here. But again, my personal favorite female wrestler right now, Utami Hayashishita. This woman can really do no wrong. Right from the get-go of this match, Utami put Mayu in a situation where her back, again, was injured. Mayu's back has been taking a beating also over the 5-star Grand Prix. She had that Falls Count Anywhere match where she took a tumble down, like, I'm pretty sure a couple flights of stairs if we actually added them all together. 3 flights of stairs. Like,
there was the landing, stairs, landing, stairs, landing, stairs.
Yeah,
floor.
3 flights of stairs. This woman's a little broken right now. We can understand if she's got a little bit of an ouchie. But Utami really targeting that back, laying in with those forearms, doing everything she can to drop her or hit her on that back. A note that I had out here is that Utami just beat the shit out of Mayu in this match. I do have her going from a rear choke into, okay, I always go to you for the moves. Is it a white noise? And then into that
the air raid crash, yeah.
Yeah. The white noise that Sheamus does.
Yeah.
Where the head is tucked under.
Yeah.
That's called an air raid crash? Okay.
Yeah.
She went
that's
from
the technical name. Okada does it. So
okay. So she went from the rear choke into that thing into her German, her stalling German, or the what is it called? I'll just call it a Starling German. That was an incredible sequence for me because it was just boom after boom after boom after boom. She was literally throwing Mayu around like a rag doll.
And then there was another sequence where she went from her Rainmaker forearm. She had a Rainmaker forearm, then the air raid crash, then a sliding D, and and then Mayu still wouldn't go down. Like you got like. It's insanely incredible what like both these women put you through. And not to say Mayu Iwatani had some great spots in this match too. Like when they were coming back in from the outside, she ended up doing like a slingshot over and like kneed her in the back of the head. Like it was awesome. And then she usually hits the mat. She hops up on the second and then hits a double foot stomp off the second rope. She has, and only got a 2 count from that, but it was right to the back of the head, then right to the gut, and I was just like, oh, that just looks like it hurts.
Yeah,
but yeah.
What I said with Mayu with this one is that she was wrestling super smart, doing everything she could to stay out of Utami's way. She did get nailed a number of times. Like I said, she beat the crap out of her this match, but I definitely felt that this was one of Mayu's smartest matches in that she wasn't making any unnecessary movements or decisions that she knew wouldn't be beneficial to her at the end.
Yeah.
And
do you want to go to the end of the match here? Or do you want, let's go to the end? I'm going to go to the end of the match here.
Yeah.
Do you have anything? And then Mayu ended up she went up for a moonsault. She gets stopped by Utami. And Utami goes for the hijack bomb, but she gets like Hurricane Rana out of the hijack bomb. And then Mayu puts Utami in the corner and hits her own hijack bomb. Doesn't do the spinning part. It's just out of the corner, right into the razor's edge.
Yeah.
Moonsault, then a corkscrew moonsault, and gets the win. I'm a little salty on it, too.
Yeah, see, salty, yeah. Yeah. Best way, sprinkle that salt on there.
Don't get me wrong. Utami did avoid the poison, the hop off the second poison Rana that Mayu tried to go for to finish it, and that's when she ended up getting put up and getting hit with the razor's edge. So she did try to go for her own move, and then she saw the opportunity to hit her opponent's move. So,
Yeah, I mean, we can't say that we haven't seen that before, happen in sports. It's just, it does tend to usually be a dig. So, like, as a fan, I understand. We're both on that salty level. We feel it.
Salty, I'm like, I don't care to see other people hit other people's sisters, but she didn't hit the spinning version, so I can let it go. But yeah.
We can Elsa it this time.
after the match, Mayu did get the mic and she called out Kairi. And this is the spot we got where I think Rossy Ogawa brought the title in, and the girls both held on to it and held it up there. And like, Kairi said in her speech, her jaw was dislocated in the Ava White in the Jazzy Gabbert match.
No kidding.
Yeah, she said, I wrote that down because like she got hit. Like, I'm not surprised, but she said she was okay. They must have put her back in the place, and she must be okay because she came back out and did the speech. But she didn't talk a lot. Like a
We're just
crazy
gonna say that
either.
that's probably not the first time it's happened.
Guarantee it. She's got concussions and other stuff. I guarantee she's had a lot of hits.
This is the least concerning problem she's had.
But yeah, the women's final match at historic X-Over, as I like to call it, is Mayu Iwatani taking on Kairi. The winner will become the inaugural champion. Personally, my pick is Kairi. Ever since she was announced for this tournament, I've wanted it to be Kairi. That because I'm just such a big fan of Kairi. But you can see below, the Great Muta is going to be on the show.
Treats galore, because is this the crossover show where we also get to have the intergender tag matches?
Yes, this is going to involve, I think it's Tom Lawler and Suri taking on, I think, Saber and Julia, or is it the other way around? Like, I can't remember who's teaming with who. I can't remember on that.
I think you're right about that. I think you're right about that. Goto is also teaming with another one of my personal favorites, Maika. I don't remember who they're facing. I didn't get past the Micah part.
I'm literally looking that up right now. Give me 2 seconds.
But while Andre's looking that up, we are going to be able to be subjected to a lot of amazing intergender crossover matches happening.
I got it.
Yay!
So yeah, it's Hiroki Goto and Maika taking on Hiroshi Tanahashi and Itami Hayashishita.
Oh.
And yeah, it's Suri and Tom Lawler taking on Julia and Zack Sabre Jr.
Oh.
Yeah, and then there's actually another mixed tag of Taichi, Yoshinobu Kanemaru, Tam Nakano, and Natsupoi taking on Momo Watanabe, Starlight Kid, and get this, El Desperado and the Dookie.
You mean the Doki?
The Dookie, D-O-U.
Oh, we could see stereo Doki Chokies coming out of...
God, no.
That would be amazing. Could you imagine seeing Momo Watanabe and Doki doing Doki Chokies, and then Starlight Kid and Desperado both doing their respective stretch mufflers?
Yeah,
that would be pretty cool. I would enjoy that.
I'm good. But and there also is a Stardom Rambo on the show, which will be a Royal Rumble style match featuring the Stardom women.
That is something you are not going to want to miss. There are so many incredible talents, and that's
so many
just
more matches. There's more matches on that show that I ain't able to list, but there's more, and there's probably gonna be more added in the next couple of weeks here. I guarantee it. Like there's only, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7 matches announced. New Japan likes to run 8 to 10 match cards, depending.
That's true.
So I could see another match or two being announced for this show. I really could. So
let's hope. Let's hope for some good matches.
Let's hope.
And that being said, I think we're coming to the end of our show here. If you are interested in watching Stardom Wrestling, we'll leave the link in the description box down below. If you want to go to stardom-world.com, it's about 920 yen, which works out to about $10. $10 Canadian, $10. We're doing the perfect 10 here. Shout out to Tom Spears. 920 yen, $10 Canadian, or at least that's what I'm paying. It's certainly worth it. You want to go check that out.
Definitely. And then you can check us out on social media at That Canada Guy on Twitter, at That Canada Dude on Instagram. Mel is at, I think it's at Collins Melball on Twitter, at Melball Collins on Instagram. And then please help. I don't know, you might be watching us on Backbreaker Video right now. Please thank our good friend Mike the Ref from Backbreaker Video. Check that out on YouTube. You can also check him out on Twitch at twitch.tv/Mike the Ref. And then we also want to thank our other partner, OLE Pods. It's up there in the right hand corner. They have been phenomenal partners for us. They are giving us so many opportunities to work with them, and all of our streaming going forward, as you will have seen this past weekend, will be on the OLE the Our Local Establishment Twitch page. So you can check them out on Twitter, or sorry, on Instagram at OLE Podcast, and you can check them out on Twitch, where you can find me doing streams every now and again. Hopefully Mel will be able to join me for future streams, and it'll be twitch.tv/Our Local Establishment. And then also want to give another shout out to Rogue Energy, where you can scan their QR code in the bottom right corner there. Use OLE Pods for 10% off your order.
And next week, you guys, you want to keep an eye out for our next show that's going to be, or
Friday.
filming.
No,
we're
Friday.
filming it. Filming it next Friday?
No, it's coming out 2 days from now.
Coming out on Friday.
Yes.
We are going to be filming the next episode of NJPW Puresu Review. It's going to entail the TV World TV Championship tournaments in the last 3 shows, Andre?
Yeah, because I did the first 6 matches.
Correct.
And then we have 6 more matches to talk about that are before the finals. So we are going to have 6 more matches, which the last of the opening round, and then the quarterfinals and semifinals.
Correct. And just so you guys know, if you are interested in watching any NJPW, we can also leave a link down in the description box below. It's going to be njpw-world.com. Again, it's 920 yen, but you want to check that site out at the very least, because the World TV title championship matches are actually going to be for free. So what an opportunity to be able to go on to NJPW and take in some free wrestling, get introduced to some wrestlers. You're going to like it, especially if it's NJPW.
It's absolutely phenomenal.
And that being said, everyone, I'm your Melball. That is your Andre. Adios.